Good morning. It is 4:36. It is July 1st. Um, we are gonna go run this morning on the treadmill, obviously. I wish I could run outside. Currently, we have a speed workout. Um, 2.5. It's really easy. It's what endorphins gave me. 2.5 mile warm up, and then 200 meters at a 6:17 to a 6:40. 1 minute rest in between each, and then 2.5 mile cool down. So really hardly a speed workout. Just I guess kind of nice. Because I don't really want to do much. Like I'm so tired, so go work out for it. But um, I'll explain why I'm tired. But yeah, I'm only up so early because I go to work 8. I don't like feeling rushed, so we get up early. So I'm my shoes on, eat a Cliff Bar, and head down to the gym.
I love that saying. It's because it has so much meaning. It is the work, the weeks, the months, sometimes the years that go into enduring a process to getting to a point where the work is done and now you get to test all of that work. But I'm a creep. The way that I do one thing is the way that I do everything. It's the way I'm going to approach building a business. It's the way that I'm going to approach leading my family. It's going to be the way that I show up as a friend, a father.
We're up from the gym. My watch is terrible tracking treadmill, which I know they say you have to calibrate them. I don't remember if I ever ran on the treadmill with my 965, because if you don't know, if you haven't been watching, I got a new watch. I didn't say that yet. I've returned about 4 watches this year. So, hold on. I have this one still, and I'm never going to get rid of it. It was a gift. I had this for over a year. I think 2 years now. It was just a Instinct 2. The base was kind of bad. Black and white, but it's still like a decent watch. Just not what I wanted. It wasn't cool. I have a job now, so I can buy cool things. Bought a 965 for $500. Ended up returning it to get a Koros Pace 4. We ended up returning the Koros because it was okay. It was a decent running watch, but I already had a decent running watch. It was just colored. And then I started wearing my normal watches a little more, and I was like, you know what, this isn't even worth it. Like, the only difference between this and my Instinct is it's colored. So there's no actual difference. So I just returned it. And then I went on eBay and found this guy. This is the Garmin 47mm Epix Pro 2. Big fan. I found it off. So I've been seeing them, but I couldn't find anybody that's like actually saying they were good or not. Because everybody was like, oh, it's just a Phoenix without the microphone and being able to scuba dive. And I'm not going to use either of those. I think the Phoenix is like the nicest watch you can use. So then I saw Nick Bear talk about it, and then another guy, and then another guy, and everybody was like, it's a pretty good watch. It's a pretty good watch. I was like, shit, we're buying it. So I bought it for like $380 on eBay. No case. I mean, no box, no charger. Just the watch, but it was in perfect condition, and I love it. And I finally got the flashlight. Ooh. And then I got these yesterday. Element. Pretty good. I'll explain why. I was saying I was tired this morning, and why my recovery's down the chute and all that later, because I really don't got time. It's 4:19. I gotta feed my lizard and feed myself. I guess say like an hour, but so I can real quick explain it. Yesterday I did 4.5 mile easy run. Normal, whatever. Mind you, it was humid. It was disgusting. We had a heat advisor starting at 8 in the morning yesterday. And then I was like, you know what I really want to do, man? 20-mile bike ride. So I knocked out 20 miles. Took me a little over 2 hours, just about 2 hours. Burnt 1,300 calories. I was dead, and I was tired. It's the longest ride I've ever done. So I went to sleep, and my legs still feel it. I ended up like laying down all day first day. I got back at like 3 and trying to chill and trying to recover, which then made it harder for me to sleep. And then, according to my Whoop, I was in a really high stress zone after that all day because my body was freaking out. And so then, I didn't go to sleep till like 10 o'clock last night. And then I had to get up at 4, so it's only like 6 hours of sleep. Which isn't terrible. It could have been much worse, but... So, recovery's a little shot, but 5.5 miles was down the drain this morning, so... 2.5 mile warm-up. 0.5 miles worth of intervals. And then another 2.5 mile cooldown. That was the run. And then when we get home, we have back and biceps. And then I don't know if I ever said the thing about the pool. I'll explain that later. Waist swimming is going to be changing for me here soon. It's in a good way. But I gotta go eat. Feed that guy. I'm gonna make my bed and then go to work. Get 7-hour work shift today. So I work 7 hours today. Then I work 4 to 8 tomorrow, which is pretty good. I like 4 to 8s. Don't really work them often. This is actually one of my first 4 to 8s in a while. And then I work 8 to 8 Friday. And I work at a barbecue restaurant. So we're about to get slammed on the 4th. We're all dreading it. That's why I'm working later in the week, is because they want more. She told me the faster people. And I'm not the best, but I damn sure am quick. Ish. So I work the rest of the week. 30 out from Wednesday to Saturday. I'm working 30 hours. Not terrible. I work 7 to 4 to 12. 7. I lucked out with my shift on the 4th, so I get off 3. Yeah. But I'm like so tired right now. So we're gonna chug the almond. This one's a lot more salty than the other one, but I got orange salt. I wanted the 16 ounce. That's why I have 12s, because I wanted orange salt. Didn't have none. This one's pretty good. I hate listening to all these people talking about them and like, ew, it's salty. It's a real electrolyte. It's not Gatorade. I think that's why a lot of people hate it on Cadence, but not really anybody drank Cadence, but like runners, and they kind of expected it to be salty. But then everybody's seeing these guys like swear by Element, all these athletes, and they're kind of like, it's like these little kids, not kids, but like they're people that don't know what they're drinking. I'm like, oh, it's healthy. I'm gonna drink an Element, and it's salty, and they're like, what? Oh shit. But I only get orange salt. As I make fun of people who are getting it from another person, I only get orange salt because Modern Wisdom. So, it's pretty good. Just if you buy it, know you're buying an electrolyte. That's my best advice to you. But there's a few sips in there. I'm like, oh, that's salty. Yeah. I just contradicted myself so bad it's not funny, but I'm gonna go eat food. Yeah, we'll see you for back and biceps.
Being consecutive days of training, that's good, but it's over years. Not very many people do it for years. You know what I mean? Everybody goes, they get all fired up, energized to do something, then that drops off. They might do it for a week.
Like folks who lose weight and then gain it back.
Yeah. I mean, but if you can just continue to put in the work, punch that time clock for your life, I mean, it can change dramatically. Your body will change. Everything will change. Your how you look at things changes, but it takes that consistent effort.
The consistency is so hard because there's a lot of comfort in those old patterns. Mm-hmm. And even if the old patterns is just eating cake and watching TV, like some people just fall back to them, or drugs. Like some people, you know, they kick the pills and their life is doing good, and then they you know, get to a point where they made a lot of improvement and they'll slide right back into the pills again. You're like, why? Why you were doing so good? Why are you doing drugs again?
I know.
It's almost like that pattern is better for their brain because they know what happens when you do that versus the open-ended possibilities of just going for it.
Yeah.
Just trying to live a maximized life. Because if you do and you fail, the pain of that, it's difficult to deal with. But that's how you learn. And that's how you continue to go. That's how you continue to move forward.
Yeah.
Some people just the unknown is so scary for people. That's why people don't like to try new things. They don't like to take chances. They don't like to learn new stuff because it's like, what if I fail? What if I suck? I don't like not knowing things. I'm just going to do what I know.
I mean, that's what I've always admired about you is like you've had so much success, you know, you say from podcasting to comedy, but then you're willing to try something hard like bow hunting. And people who bow hunt know how hard it is. And for you to embrace that has just been, a lot of people won't do that, you know, because it is so hard. And it's like you can fail a lot and it hurts.
Yeah, but I like.
Okay, it's Sunday, July 5th. I never finished this video. I'm posting it right now. I'm literally mid-editing it and was putting clips in and realized I never finished it. So I want to make this the sweetest, shortest outro I've ever done before. Probably also going to turn this live into a TikTok, but whatever. That was a terrible day. The way I did it. Not like recording wise, I just had a bad day. I bought 2 watches off Depop. They were like nice watches that I was just wearing around, and then I sold one of them, found out it was fake, so I decided to check the other one. It also ended up being fake, down $400. I'm fighting with the bank to get money back on one. The other guy's working with me. We're trying to get an eBay account back because I sold the other one on eBay. It's a whole thing. So it was just a really bad day, and then I wanted to go edit it today. Well, I was going to edit it yesterday, but it was the 4th. That didn't click in my mind when I pushed it off to Saturday. I work at a barbecue restaurant, so I got slammed yesterday and then went and celebrated the 4th. And then did my normal Sunday long run, and I was like, okay, I need to edit this video and stop pushing it off. So I'm going to go ahead and edit it and upload it and post it right now. Yeah, so that's really it for this video. I'm glad I got some lifting in. Glad I got a running part in the video. I don't really do that often, so I'm glad I got that. It was actually a pretty good clip. But yeah. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate you liking and subscribe, and have a great day, bozos.